Hello again. So what we've got here is a JVC L-F41 turntable. This is a fully automatic turntable. However, well, as you guessed, it doesn't work. So this was an eBay purchase for £10, and I'm going to try and get it working. And I'm going to try and keep this a short video because I can't bear to drag a video series out for 5 videos like I did on the Marantz. So let me show you what's wrong with it to begin with. Basically the turntable works, but as soon as you supply power, the platter is spinning, and this shouldn't be the case. So I'm going to switch it on now. And as you can see, the platter is spinning. This start-stop button here should be the toggle, but as you can see, it doesn't toggle. We have here some component floating around inside the box that it came in, and also the turntable rattles a bit when you pick it up and move it around. So I suspect that we have to fix the mechanism. So there we are inside, and I can immediately see a component here, which is probably something to do with the metal component that I just pulled out. What I can do is pull up the service manual and see if they're related. Just have a quick look at them side by side. I mean, they look the same shape, so I'm guessing that that's roughly right. And I think these are actually something to do with the tone arm assembly, which is this part down here. So I'm going to just have a quick look and see if I can figure out how this is supposed to go. You'll have to excuse the shaky cam, but that's so the pieces that I've just shown you are, I believe, pieces 32 and 33. So just going to look now how that needs to go back onto that cog underneath. So what I've done is taken those relevant pieces and stuck them down on the table so we can see what's going on. So you can see that there are 3 posts sticking through that cog, and of those posts, the middle one is supposed to have some kind of washer or retaining clip to hold all this in place, but unfortunately that clip is long gone. It certainly wasn't with the turntable when I bought it. So what I had to do was find something else, and this metal washer, which is very tight fitting, seems to do the job just great. So now let's test the turntable mechanism. I've got it plugged in, let's switch it on. So now there is power via the mains and the platter is not yet spinning. Let's press the start button. I notice that the stroboscope is lighting up and the platter is spinning. A few clicks and clunks, and okay, there goes the tone arm. Now don't worry, I've got the stylus guard on, so this is not doing any damage. Now what should happen now is if I press the stop button, then the arm should lift and come back to the home position. Like so. And hopefully turn off. There it goes. Excellent. So all that remains to do now really is to, well, I'm going to put a new cartridge on. I could use this existing cartridge, but I don't know if this is any good, and I certainly don't want to use the stylus which is on there. I've actually sourced a Autofon OMB5E cartridge. I quite like the Autofon stuff. It looks nice and it sounds nice. So we'll put that on. We'll have to align the cartridge, of course. That's just standard turntable setup. And then what we'll do is we'll hook it into my active speakers via a preamp, and then we'll see what it sounds like. Okay, so there's the turntable with the Autofon cartridge and stylus attached. Here's the original one. It was a JVC, is it going to focus? There we go. It's a JVC Z4S. And I have no idea if that's any good, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be using it. So I've stuck the Autofon one on. The Autofon cartridge tracks at between 1.5 and 2 grams, so I've just stuck it bang in the middle. I've calibrated the turntable for 1.75 grams tracking force, and similarly set the anti-skate to that too. I then aligned the cartridge using a protractor. This is a Bearwald protractor from vinylengine.com. So thank you very much vinylengine.com for making these freely available. When you print these, make sure that they have printed at the right size. When you actually print, I don't actually have it on this one. When you print it, there's a reference scale which you should measure to make sure it's exactly the right size, otherwise you're going to align your cartridge wrong. So that was a cartridge alignment, and now we should be able to test. So here comes a record. Where's the spindle? Come on. There we go. So we're all plugged in, ready to go. I'm just going to hit start. Wait, there we go. Bit temperamental. I don't know if you saw that, but the cartridge actually drifted up and back when I lifted the stylus there. That shouldn't happen. That to me suggests that the anti-skate is not right. So I'm just going to have a quick look at that. So having looked around a bit, I don't think that is to do with the anti-skate. I think it's actually that the rubber strip, which is on the arm lifting mechanism here, is, well, it should be nice and rubbery and frictiony, if that's even a word, but it's slippy. So what's happening is as it comes to lift the arm, it's just sliding across this with ease, and it should not do that. So I'm going to see if I can just rough that up a bit. So here's the piece that lifts the arm. Maybe it's called the arm lifter, I'm not sure. And it's got this. The camera's not going to focus, is it? It's got a rubber strip on it. And all I'm going to do is clean it using some trusty IPA. Oh, this is very hard to do on camera. And also the camera just does not want to focus today. Yuck, look at that gunk coming off. So I've roughed up the arm lifter. Lots of old perished rubber came off of that. So let's try again. Now watch the cartridge as I lift the needle. Okay, so it didn't come swinging back this way this time, so I think that's helped. Let's just test the auto return. So I'm going to drop the needle right in the middle there. And at some point, when the song finishes, nothing like a fade out. Great! So that wasn't bad for £10, eh? Thanks for watching.